Recording. I got to identify. Alright. So, another day and another weird ass let's set it down real quick. You know, I stay very, I don't want to say anxious, because it's not an anxiety of per se worrying over something happening, going to, fret. It's not an anxious fret. It's just a literal, it's as if, well, you don't really know what the fuck you feel all this. Better than being anxious or being nervous. The best way to describe it is you feel, and that's how it is. And that's how you feel. And that's what's going down. And I'm not the only one that experiences this. I ask and I watch other people, so I know. I experience a lot of things that, it seems when it happens and you're in the total fucking dumbfounded awe of it, you're like, man, oh man, I can't wait. I mean, you kind of think you want to share it with somebody, you want to trade that fucking story for sure. Get a little shot there. But then, after you pick yourself apart, then you realize what someone else would do to you. It's hard to share. It's even hard to tell someone. But you're sitting here with this great, profound, whatever insight, wisdom, gain, knowledge, natural happening. It's still an experience outside the norm to the norm, and it's after it happens and you have time to pick yourself apart. I mean, basically that's what it boils down to, because you start with all the confidence in the world of what you just experienced. Oh, that's fucking cool. That's a mean little sucker, I bet you. But, and it just adds up, man. Every little thing you experience, every little thing that you can't deny, but you won't really want to. It's not a wanting to be rid of it or not experience it. It's that moment of being normal again, man. Looking up in the sky and it being normal again. Not trails of jet residue hazing out your atmosphere, blocking your heavenly bodies, making them appear to do strange and out of sequence things. Look at this, you know. I mean, back to ordinary. You know, what am I? I mean, ordinary is fucking. Ordinary is a fucking excuse, man, and to a guy to be shown that to be shown beyond your own your own credibility and reason to things, and you know, when that marker gets passed, and you know beyond the shadow of a doubt that 'tis what it is and ain't what it ain't, you know. What it used to be is different, and what it is now is completely outside the fucking parameters of that which was laid down forthand and previously in my Welcome to Society handbook. I know it's all cute little musings and quick anecdotes and all, but I mean, man, that's just the fucking way it is, you know? And how can you fucking, you know, I'm cussing a lot. How can you see a world that is, fucking outright, straight up, 100% magic, man? I mean, for real, literally, bendable damn rules, no parameters except the ones that you allow to be set on you. Or set your... There ain't no way it hit nothing right here. But I got a damn... Oh, did you hear that? Huh. It's unusual, isn't it? I'm just saying that... What I'm really saying is... This thing carries a burden, man. I mean, not a burden as far as something physical which you would rather not have, but a burden as in something you've witnessed and you feel the need to share, and there's nobody hearing it, and the ones that you know, is it something you really want to try to sell too hard, you know? I think I'm having that difficult time with it. I'm noticing that more and more, whether whether it's conscious or just coincidence, but it's pretty much by this time, if I haven't thrown coincidence out, it is one of the strongest factors in you. There is no big bang, because coincidence far outweighs gravity. It far outweighs magnetism. It far outweighs electromagnetism. Chance and happenstance dictates the things that happens. Man, there is no force beyond it compared to what I've experienced with it. But I don't think that there is a coincidental happenstance or happenstantial coincidence. I know that, man, you just want to break down and cry, but you know it's too wonderful to cry, but it's too heavy to carry alone. And no matter what, man, that's where it's at for you right now. I mean, no, I'm not saying that there's no one around there or him within, but there's just no one that. I mean, how many people see that? You know, and know that it ain't goddamn even close to fucking how, well, you know, what the fuck, you know, when every damn thing you do and every damn thing that you come by turns into a what the fuck moment, when your whole life is a series of what the fucks. And the bad thing about that is, no matter what you think or whatever books you read or people that claim this or claim that, as far as my experiences went with those what the fuck moments, they don't ever stop being what the fuck moments. It don't matter if they're back to back, weeks apart, day to day. They're, the sheerness of it never fucking loses its poignancy. Um, wow, I got a steady, weird fucking. I don't know, man. I mean, I stay burdenedly heavy with it, man. I mean, to me, there is no lightness. Even though I do try my best and utmost and do a very fine job of it, I have to say, not wanting to sound like one who praises himself, but I do keep a lie hard and I do tell jokes and I do smile and I do know a lot of fucking shit is going to golly damn get, man, it's gonna get so fucking deep and so fucked up, man. The sheer calamity and outright fear and fucking despair of people are gonna far outweigh the happening of the event. And you know, who knows? Maybe the event just passes and that which is unable to participate or go through or be part of this event simply, you know, it's like, I guess, a reverse quote unquote rapture. You know, I mean, I try not to think about it, man. I really don't. But how do you not think about it? How do you not think about, you're pretty sure and have been pretty sure since you've seen the first fucking stars out of whack one March ago, you know, and then you sit on your back porch and with your son and passing a cigarette back and forth or some sort of smokable material. I had a vision, and for somebody like me, who is outright just outright slandered and talked very, very low of, I gotta remember that, very, very low of religion. I'm not a fan, and my philosophy and my reasoning behind it has always been that I've found answers that come from the doctrines and the philosophies of that religion, or any religion. Or what I'm saying is, I found things in different doctrines and philosophies of the spiritual tendencies of modern humans on the planet at this time, and they I find that spread throughout them is the truth, not culminated to one. And sure as that is my answer, then their answer can be simply, it's about that small bit of faith that you must participate in order to obtain this religious goal. Everything I got hurts. I mean, it's like setting your fucking head on fire. Just smell your soul. Let's burn. And broken, and right there I see the end. You know, I mean, I'll try my damnedest to do what should be done. I don't know. I don't really. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. And if it's the right thing, it's only because it's goddamn well winged, I guess. But I don't feel like that. I don't feel like this, you know, I don't feel like a special thing or extraordinary human being or any of that. I don't. And I say that, just like I was saying with religion, if I know there's truths in it, and there's truths in it, and there's lies as well, and that for me to stop and say this is what I believe, then if there's untruths in it, then I will found myself upon an untruth, and then therefore I am in the wrong, no matter how lost I am as a person, or no matter how empty and devoid of any empathy or compassion or goodwill. But as long as I'm seeking truth, there's a point in your favor, you know. But to accept a lie and believe in it wholeheartedly, and to accept a lie and believe in it is worse than perpetrating worse than perpetrating any act of false. And you know, so never did I take a religion, and I've never been a spiritual, never been a religious person. Made fun of people who were. And then, you know, to sit, to have a vision. And the thing about it was, I never felt like it was a hallucination. It was much too, what is the word? To me, the vision, or that vision, or per se, I'm going to say that was a vision, and it was given to me by some external force. It was not a hallucination, and it was not the mind playing idle. So, but the thing about it is it's the total. It's not as if to me, it wasn't as if I was hallucinating the moment. To me, it was as if I was experiencing that moment that the vision consisted of and within, in that time period or reference frame. And what I mean is that literally the vision takes you to what it wants you to see when it is happening, and you get to see the information, retain the information, and but it is not like a hallucination, and you will, and I would say that by my experience, and that's the only person I can speak for, but by my experience and how it works, I would say that that's probably a part, a necessity part of it, you know, because if if it doesn't have an edge of convincibility to it, that the very psyche that's instilled to backpedal away from it, or declare it unsound and unfit for truth,
Well, I'm gonna close this for now, you know, right here. And I'm gonna ease on this way. But you know, I probably didn't finish one thing. Fucked with about 50.